Okay, folks, we got some updates on open models from the China side. They're becoming even more aggressive now. Okay, from commercial bundling to mixture of agent setups to massive Chinese labs training on domestic hardware, open weights are shifting from experiment to infrastructure, coming to you first from China. So we're going to break down what just happened. Okay, so far GLM 5.2 still is the hottest open model in discussion. In fact, a lot of builders prefer it to Opus 4.8. Some maybe even Fable 5, but everyone has their own opinion, right? But from a market's perspective, especially from China's side, it has grown abnormally large. Okay, so what we're seeing here is China just productized access with a monthly pass bundling, GLM 5.2 alongside DeepSeek, Kimi, Minimax, Mimo, Quen, and the goal is reducing friction around API keys and provider churn. So instead of juggling 5 different dashboards and credential rotations, you get one pass. And this is a meaningful signal because the open model ecosystem is maturing from self-host everything to just give me the access, right? And builders are not just accessing GLM 5.2 in isolation. ToneB Studio here tested mixture of agents configurations using GLM 5.2 together with Kimi and Minimax. So this is very interesting architecture play using GLM as a reasoning node in a larger ensemble rather than a single endpoint. And the Chinese open weight competition is accelerating. This is about training at a scale that changes the hardware conversation entirely. Longcat, this one just came out today. We're gonna do a video about it. This is so Chinese, by the way, that you can't use Visa to pay for it. You need WeChat Pay or Alipay, which we have. We're gonna test it out. Check that video out in a bit. But what's very interesting here is that the company that made Longcat 2, they're also the ones that are behind Owl Alpha on Open Router, is made by Meituan. And I was like, well, the name is familiar. Aren't they the ones that made Kita, right? This is like the food delivery app that we use here in Hong Kong. They're making an AI model, and it's actually not a crappy model. It's quite capable. 1.6 trillion total parameters with roughly 48 billion active. A million context window, 35 trillion training tokens, n-gram embedding, sparse attention, and critically training on 50,000 Chinese accelerators. And this is potentially the first near frontier model trained at this scale on domestic Chinese hardware. So now, even allowing for uncertainty in the exact hardware details, that is strategically meaningful. It means the supply chain and training infrastructure are becoming self-sufficient. Which brings us to the policy and commercial angle, because there's a recurring argument right now that clamping down on frontier APIs might actually backfire. So people from The Information, Clem, who's the co-founder of Hugging Face, and the MTS Live are making the same case, which is restrict API access and you do not slow developers down. You just push them toward weights they control. And the recurring theme here is that open weights are structurally harder to suppress than APIs. You can rate limit an endpoint, right? I know this all too well from using GLM 5.2. But on the other hand, for open weights is you cannot unrelease a model file. So the takeaway for you guys is this: the stack is settling. GLM 5.2 is becoming a default open model. Access is getting bundled like a utility, and we're seeing that the Chinese labs right now are proving near frontier scale on domestic hardware, and policy pressure on APIs is only making open weights more attractive. So if you're still building exclusively on frontier APIs, maybe I think now would be the time to diversify. Try out open weights. Let me know what you're shipping with. If you find this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. My name is Ron. Shana now.